Hey, what's up, guys? This is the Impossible channel again. We have a very serious situation, very serious indeed. From Steve Olson channel, we have this video from May 26th right now, actually just this week, and we have this picture of what they're saying is NIBIRU. Like when you see it, it's just a sun flare, right? Yeah, it's just a sun flare. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. It has indeed a hole inside of it. That's what he's saying in the video. Here you have, there's a finger and many other planets and stars around that finger. You can see them very closely. It's really weird because they're not supposed to be there. And technically, you got Nibiru again one more time here in a distant shot with what they're saying. It's the planets around. I don't know if this is a montage or not. It's really interesting. We have the sun tilting event, which this Steve Olson has lots of subscribers. They sent a video of a picture he took of the sun in outside of his house with a good camera, and he was looking at Soho images, and the sunspot was over here, and when he went outside to take the picture, he took the picture, and when he saw it, the sunspot was here, so it like tilted 45 degrees or something, and he was actually very intrigued by this, so he contacted Steve Olson, and they started talking about this, and then Steve started investigating, and I bet that this guy also did some investigation. So we got this whole lot of bunch of pictures about Nibiru. Like we can clearly see that there's some kind of hole over here, right? And I was kind of thinking this may be a montage, something like this. It's not serious, But then I saw this picture over here, with what they're calling Nibiru, right? And you can see that there's a hole over here, right? Very interesting, because if you take a look at the video I have taped from the ISS, you can see this pretty strange object rising, and it has a hole in the middle just like that object over there. So Steve Olson, I don't know, man, but you guys are onto something, and we must all get together and try to understand what's going on. This is, in my opinion, pretty serious, because a lot of people have been saying to me, guys, this is a reflection, but I don't think it is, because if you take a look, we have the reflection of the camera lens on the window shield from the ISS. Right now you can see, there you go, and there you go, okay? So you have there the two reflections. I'm going to draw here for you a camera lens, right? Okay, we have a camera lens here. So what is this over here? It's not a camera lens, it's a blue object, it seems like a planet, and it has a hole in the middle. Let's see it rising for you to take a look here. So it's always there, actually. It's almost always there, just aligned to our planet. And mostly, if you take a look, it's usually passing close to Australia, and between Australia and California. When the ISS makes this path, usually it's possible for you to see this planet rising. But I don't know if it is a planet, what it is. It's a starship, if it's a giant mothership, whatever it is. It has a hole in the middle, you can see very clearly. This is not the best shot in the world, but lots of other people, been talking about the same stuff. Take a look here, we have the same thing, guys. It is not a total round planet. Oh, but it's a round, no, it's not. It's not a round planet. It has a kind of a pear-shaped object, and it has a hole here, and it's not totally round, just like you see over here. It's not totally round. God damn it seems like the same object. How can you question that, right? That raises a lot of questions, actually, kind of like, why isn't the sun lighting up that object, right? Is the sun as large as they say? Is the sun as far away as they say? Or is it just like the God of Egypt's movie I just uploaded a video about? If you can take a look at my channel, you will find God of Egypt's Flat Earth. There's a movie I uploaded. It shows exactly what I think maybe the universe is conspiring to be. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's too much information. I have been taught in school that everything is round, that we have a atom-shaped universe. Very similar to, and we have like Einstein. We have, Einstein. We have Stephen Hawking. We have lots of physicists and scientists saying different stuff, you know, confusing us, and with these gigantic, huge mathematical equations. And it's very interesting, but did anybody go out there? Did anybody take a real picture and show us? No, nobody did it. The most that we have is people sending their cameras, their iPhones, to the Earth's atmosphere with, for example, geological balloons or atmospheric balloons, you know, like, and they send these balloons out of the atmosphere about, for example, 10 kilometers up or more, just a little bit more, like 13 kilometers up. And they take what they say is around Earth, but they are all using a GoPro camera usually, or just some kind of fisheye lens, you know. And a lot of people have been questioning it because I have, for example, uploaded to my channel some videos which prove people taking, for example, iPhone 4s out of the Earth's atmosphere around 10 to 12 kilometers. And at 10 to 12 kilometers, you're supposed to see the Earth go around, you know, the Earth make its round curve, and you don't. You simply don't. Without a GoPro or without a fisheye lens, you know, you don't see the Earth just make its curve. It's incredible. It's fucking weird. I have uploaded that already if you want to take a look. So here we have another video from the ISS, the same position you can see here. Let's take a look. The same position we have here. It's very clear. We can see the camera reflections. I am going to point it out to you in my video. Here you have these are the numbers of the camera specifications, okay, and this is the camera lens. So this over here, this is the camera lens, and this object over here is just weird. It appears, but it's always there. It's always there. Can you see it? Now let's take a look here in this other video that I taped here for you guys. You can see that it's there, but it's very very hidden. It's not very possible for us to see. It's really dark. You can always you can always see the curve, the downward curve over there, just a little bit. Maybe that reflection of the Earth hitting it. It's some part of it. I don't know. But here we have the moon setting, just a regular event. You know, very beautiful in my opinion, because it's really beautiful. I just love to watch this happening on the ISS. You know, it's just wonderful to see how the moon is so small, and we think it's really gigantic when we see it from Earth, you know. And here we have this other object that it's kind of here you have the moon set, you know, and this other object here, it's kind of, you can see it's there, you know, it's always there. It's kind of aligned with Earth while we rotate on our own axis. And here you see I'm moving the camera live, you know, to see the moon setting, and here is this object. You can see it, it's still there. So it never goes away, it's always there. Is it already here? You know, this is what people are saying. This is what everybody is saying on YouTube, that it's already here. So here we have this object and photographs of it. It's very interesting because a lot of people have been taking pictures of this in the sky, and a lot of enthusiasts, and a lot of people have been questioning what the hell is going on, right? Do we really have another planet, or do we really have another sun approaching our system, right? It's really weird. All these evidences pointing out that we do have something going on, right? So let's take a look here. It rises again. It's just a question of you watching the ISS all the time. Thing is that they are not putting it on online anymore. You know, they're just putting it offline all the time. And some moments you can catch it, like 5 minutes or 10. You can catch it online, and then they take it off. You know, it's really hard now. But I will continue to tape it, you know, and try to look for evidences. Well, here you go, guys. This is really serious, because if this is not the reflection from the camera, and this doesn't seem to be the reflection of the camera, because it's blue. For instance, it's blue. It's not yellow. It's not the ship. You know, it's not the ISS. It's not yellow. It's not shiny. It's not. How can I say? It's not a metal. It doesn't seem to be actually. It's just bluish. You know, it's kind of bluish. And if you analyze, we have the camera reflection over here. You know. So let's take a look here. Here we have the moon setting again, and this object over here. I'm gonna try to transform this picture to a brighter tone so we can analyze it better. And here we have a very funny dog. No, this is not what we're looking at, but yeah. So this is what we have here, a very similar object. So people are saying, yo, it's a hoax. Is it a hoax? Guys, this is how I started my channel. You know, I had nothing. You know, I just taped this from the ISS because I found out that they had HD live feed, you know, high quality live feed, you know, and I was looking at this at the television, and I was saying, dude, this is really high quality stuff, you know, and I was just looking at it, and I got lucky, and I saw this object, which a lot of people were saying it's just the ISS reflection, but I don't believe it is, because this is a really similar object. It has a hole in the middle, and it's not totally round, just like this one, you know. And here you see it's always there. If you just go to the ISS and you see how difficult it is to take this and to capture this, because they keep changing and they keep turning the camera off, just like well, anyway, it's not pretty. If there is something approaching, if there's something going on, they're definitely not telling us, and they're not interested in telling us. I don't think they will. Maybe the last moment, you know, in the last moment they will. So this is Steve Olson's channel. I'm kind of following him right now because he has some subscribers sending him some information, really good information about what's going on, and it's very similar. I already sent him a message about this, to see what he thinks about it. You know, I'm just taping it because I'm really curious, and if this is serious, if this is real, we have a very serious situation here. We should be dealing it differently, I think. You know, we should be leading our lives in a different way. We should be thinking about our families and thinking about retreating and not polluting the planet anymore. You know, just planting more trees and waiting for it to happen. You know, whatever it is gonna happen, and whenever it's gonna happen. You know, like people are saying that a pole shift is about to happen, so maybe this is it. You know, like one of the things that Steve Olson says about the rotating, the tilting sun is that maybe it's going into a direction. You know, so that day he took a picture of the Soho satellite, and he got the black spot over there, and in the where you see here in the first picture, and then in the second picture when he went outside to take the picture of the sun from his garden or his backyard, he saw the black spot just right there downward, you know, 45 degrees downward, and maybe this was like a couple of hours later, and what he's saying, these scientists are saying, is that the sun is going to another direction. You know, it changed direction, and we are going to change too. They say this is normal, it happens sometimes, but this time they're saying it may direct into a pole shift, you know, it may lead into a pole shift. So if we are leading into, if the sun is tilting into another direction, could it be tilting into NIBIRU's direction? You know, could this other gigantic object be approaching Earth? This is one of the questions that was brought to me in a forum. Very nice people. They said, you know, they were talking about, they were speaking, I'm sorry, they were typing and messaging us like, dude, guys, if this is really a planet, where are the geomagnetic effects? Where are the gravitational pull? Where is everything? You know, like, and I'm not sure. You know, all I could answer was like, I don't know. But now I have been seeing these videos from Steve Olson, and I have been very curious, and well, I've been following him to see where he's leading, you know, and I think we probably have some real strong evidence here when we take a look at these pictures from his followers. Take a look at that, folks. We have something really weird there. If you want to take a look, the picture is from May 25th, 2016, you know. Just look it up on the internet, you're gonna find it. It's not a montage, you know. So we have something approaching, okay? Keep your eyes open, and if you have something, send us, please. We'll be waiting. See you guys.